Franckie, I want to come to you now, and I want to talk a little bit
Okay.
about, scene partners and performing with someone else. How much of
Right.
how much of an actor's performance do you think is aided by, I guess, a good performance by the scene partner in terms of the scene partner being completely in character, you two having good chemistry? How much do you think the performance is aided from an actor by their scene partner? Do you think having, if you've got a scene partner that's having a bad day, maybe, do you think that should necessarily affect your own performance as an actor? Or can you just be in your own world and it doesn't matter what they're doing, you can always bring that?
I'd say for me, the way I see it is that I think as actors, we tend to get in our own heads a little bit, and we forget that filmmaking is a collaborative process, especially when talking about film and all short films or whatever. A partner who knows what he's doing is as essential in any workplace as it is here, you know. So yeah, I can come and set and be like, yeah, I'm having the best day. I'm really feeling all the emotions today. I'm gonna hit this accent amazingly. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be that. But the same way that if I can come and say I'm having a great day, and say, for example, the director's having a bad day, it doesn't matter how good my scene is. When the audience sees it, because it's the audience that really matters in this situation, when the audience sees it, they're going to see that there is something wrong. Like, it's not, even as actors giving it is all, the scene doesn't hit like it really should. And I think that goes the same for a scene partner. If I'm acting opposite someone else and we've got a really intense emotional scene and they're not giving it their all for whatever reason, the scene just doesn't work. Because then there's a power shift, because then it looks like one's overcompensating for the other's quote unquote lackluster performance, and we can't all be perfect 100% of the time. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's where we've got to be kind of understanding about the whole process. Like, if we work on this all together, it'll come together like it's supposed to be. If one of us is not carrying its weight, then the whole production kind of sinks. And I've been in productions where a particular person has not carried their weight, and that could be anyone. That could be an actor, an actress, it could be a crew member. It really sinks the whole production. So I think it's paramount, honestly.
How much of, that's a great answer, by the way. How much of acting is reacting, Franckie? You know the old saying, acting, how much of it do you think, to what extent would you say that rings true for you?
I would say for my early years, it was definitely very true. Like I remember I remember my earlies, I'd go to like auditions and stuff like that, and then I would literally just be just reacting to whatever they were saying, like in every sense of the word. But it's like I wasn't really acting, and I think that's what kind of held me back at the very beginning. Um, it's like I heard an actor say, I forgot which actor said this, but one actor said one time, when you're in a scene with another actor, you need to make sure that you're not just reacting to what they're saying, you're not reacting to their lines. Of course, you've got to follow that cue, but you're also having a conversation. I think this goes back to Molly's point, which is living truthfully. Like, we are literally having a conversation. It's got to feel like a conversation for me, because if I'm just reacting, my lines are going to come out stiff. They're going to come out a bit
robotic. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
somebody said to me, acting is responding, not acting is reacting, but acting is responding. That was,
and I think that's a good thing.
So that's,
yes,
that was something quite interesting.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for that, Franckie.
Sorry, I cut it.
No, that's great.
Actually, I was one eared. I didn't know what I was going to do, so I was going all over the place. I just need someone else to jump in. I'm like,
someone save me.
Good guys.